Alright, good morning everybody. Your friendly neighborhood James Blackburn here, reporting to you about 11 in the morning. There's a cemetery over there. That's a big one. I used to play in that one when I was a kid, actually. At night, it'd freak us out. My Uncle Brad would take me out there and leave me there, and then he would hide somewhere and scare me. So it was awesome. I loved it. Maybe at the moment I didn't, but I have fond memories of it now. So anyway, it's Sunday, August 10th, 2014. We are heading out of Bedford from the hotel that we're staying in. This is Kurt right here, Curtis, and also known as Bert. It's his last day. He's officially checked out of the hotel with me, and I'm gonna go back there and sleep again tonight, but he's heading back to the Chicagoland area today, so I'm gonna miss you, but before that happens, we're gonna go on another adventure to Spring Mill State Park. Google that if you get a chance. It's in southern Indiana, and it is an amazing state park. It's one of my favorite places on the entire planet. It's where I want to be when I'm dead. It's an awesome place, so keep watching. It's a little gloomy out, but that won't stop the adventure from being really good, so keep watching. Ding! That's how quick you get out of town of Bedford. I mean, literally, it was 2-3 minutes from the time we left the hotel room until we got here, and as you can see, it's, you know, forest and fields, some houses spread around. Now up here is the White River East Fork. When I was a kid, on this river, we used to take a boat down it with this old guy named Charlie who had one arm. And it was always an adventure. Look how cool that is over there. There was a tornado went through this area back in the 90s, tore it up pretty bad, but looks like it's recovered somewhat decently. And we're heading south to Mitchell, Indiana, so stay tuned. So we're coming into Mitchell, Indiana. We're gonna be on the outskirts of it. I used to actually eat at this KFC when I was a kid. It's still in the same spot. It just looks like it's been remodeled a little bit. Now up here, if you take a left at this light, it takes you into the heart of Mitchell, Indiana, which is Main Street. So later on, I'll go down there on my way back and show that to you. And if we go forward, we're going to Spring Mill State Park. And on the right over here, past this CVS pharmacy, there used to be a restaurant called Druthers, and it was like a fast food place. And I see the building up there, but I can't tell what it is now. So that building with the red roof there, I think, used to be a Druthers, because I'd rather go to Druthers restaurant. I bet you could find a Druthers commercial on YouTube. And to get to Spring Mill State Park, you take Indiana Highway 37 south to this road we're on now, which is Highway 60. And this basically takes us right to the state park entrance, which will be on our left-hand side in a few miles. I have a lot of history down here. On the right-hand side over here where this restaurant is, the Hub, we used to eat there. And then across here, this used to be a flea market right there. And we used to set up there every single weekend. And I used to sell baseball cards and stuff. And also beyond the Spring Mill State Park, which is 3 miles from here, there was a camp, a church camp I went to. But first I gotta tell you about this. This used to be Carpets by Don, and now it's a used car and vans. Wow. I used to live right behind that house, and another house on another street over there. Those railroad tracks we just went over, we have some history there as well, and it was pretty cool. So anyway, just beyond Spring Mill is a church camp called Scenic Hills Camp, and I went there as a kid. I don't know if it's still there, but I have 2 good memories there of each summer of going there and camping out and being part of that environment. And as you can see, you know, Indiana's green, and it's actually quite beautiful. All right, here we are, folks. Spring Mill in State Park. It's gonna be wonderful. Look how awesome this place is. And that red Jeep in front of us, that's my brother's. All right, we're in Spring Mill State Park. The entrance, official entrance, is right up here, but you feel like you're already in it once you turn off the highway. Here's the the shack where they have people do stuff and things. Good camera. So here we are following my brother into deeper forest. Definitely an awesome place. We're digging it, loving it, enjoying it. I was telling you about Spring Mill State Park, and it's not just a state park, it's actually somewhat of a living history museum here in Indiana. Up here on our left, we're going to be parking in a couple minutes. There is an actual pioneer village here of buildings that were originally here. There's a couple that have been added to or brought in from other places, but most of them were actually here in this village. There's a working grist mill and just all sorts of cool places. So we're going to go and visit as much of it as we can today, and I'll show you guys as much as I can because it's just amazing. First time I ever came here, I must have been 9 or 10 years old, and it's just something about it has stuck with me ever since. Alright guys, we made it to Spring Mill, here safe and sound, and I'm here with my brother and my friend Curtis. In a little while, my cousin Samantha and her youngins will be here too. Just right over there is where the Pioneer Village is. So we're going to start walking around and we're going to go explore it, so stay tuned. Come on over guys, say hello. This is my buddy Curtis, one of my best friends in the world, and this is my brother Daniel, one of my best brothers in the world. These guys are awesome, and we're gonna have a great time today. It's cloudy today, and you can feel the mugginess here, but it's really nice though, and we're excited about it. We're gonna head on down. I'm digging the steam coming off the water. I told Curtis the memory of us getting caught in that thunderstorm and crowding around the heater in the bathroom. Remember that?
I remember getting some big ass bug in my eye too.
Oh yeah, and I had long fingernails and I was able to get it out. Remember? You were like, you were really freaking out.
Down at the dam a month or so ago, the buddy I worked with, man, he had this. There's like a hatch of these little moths flying around. He got one like way up in his ear. Check out the spider webs right here, man. There's like
nice.
3
Oh,
big
beautiful.
ones, man.
So this creek right here is water that comes out of a cave up quite a ways. The Pioneer Village is that way. We're going to do that in a little bit when the kids show up. Right now what we're going to do is hike this Donaldson Cave Trail, which both are Trail 4. But this is an amazing trail up here if you can check it out here.
Yeah, they bring you a pile of material and a wood frame there.
Man, oh man, I'm loving this trail. There's rocks everywhere, and check out these things right here. Some cool ass mushrooms. Nature's reclaiming it.
Off the street, could you find your way back home to me?
Continuing the trail hike here. Beautiful morning, really enjoying it. And me and my brother Daniel and my friend Curtis. And Curtis is my friend, but he is more like a brother too. He's like the 4th brother in my family. We just stopped off in the forest there and had a nice moment. Had some breakfast, so got our vitamins in us and we all feel a lot more normal. So I'm going to continue the hike for a while. In a little while, my cousin will be here with her kids. We'll go on a hike with them to the Pioneer Village, so keep watching. I love how the rocks all have plants just growing all over. I mean, it's amazing.
Off the street.
It's so peaceful and quiet and nice out here. I'm just really digging it. There's a lot of forest noises, and bugs and birds, and obviously a few people talking and laughing, having a good time. Cool bridge out here. Ooh, it's slippery as hell. Little creek it goes over. Here comes the men. Okay, the men, watch out, this is super slippery.
Off the street.
Read this sign right here. Beyond this point is a state historical area. There's a reason for that. The Pioneer Village is up ahead. The rest of the family made it today. They're behind me. See them right there? There's Jackson. He's going to be on this episode a lot, and these episodes a lot. There's Samantha back there. Jordan and Jovi is the little tiny baby. Curtis and my brother Daniel are back there too. So we're going to go up and start showing you some of the historic buildings. I'll take some photos and some video for you. Stay tuned. And by the way, this creek over here is being fed from a cave. We'll probably see that here in a few minutes too. The first building on the tour is where they used to make the rugs, and they still do. There's a loom inside there, and they make rugs that you can buy.
Inside there, there's a building with rugs.
Yep. Let's see. I think maybe they're not open right now, but we're going to come over and check it out anyway. You can see there's the little dog trot area in between. Out to lunch, so we'll come back for that later. And you can walk through right here, and over there's the Grist Mill. So it's all backed up by this beautiful forest. It's amazing. So hot and humid, but I love it. So this building right here, folks, it's called the Granny White House. It was built in 1824, restored in 1931. It's backed up so you can take a look at the whole thing. And it's actually open. We're going to go inside and take a look at this one. But check this building out. It's pretty good size for a house from back in the time period. So, very cool. Let's go see what's inside of here. Granny White House.
1824. This is what they did. They said, we're going to make a house right here.
Wow, the smell in here. Just bringing back so many childhood memories. These buildings have a certain smell to them from 1824. There's a loom in here as well. Cool old-fashioned fireplace back there and table. You got these things for spinning yarn over there too. Apparently Granny White was a very busy lady here. Either that or this is just where all this stuff ended up at. But yeah, the smell of the wood and the age of it all, it just smells like colonial times to me. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Alright guys, this is the other half of the Granny White House. As you can see, it's pretty neat. Alright, not to be morbid, but when I pass away I want to be cremated and have my ashes sprinkled here up the creek so that I come through that wheel right there on the grist mill. That'd be awesome. Over here's the leather shop. If you're into leather, that's the place to be.
If he had an iron suit like Jackson.
Torn shortly. See, built 1830. Built 1830. It's the house of that guy right there. Asmai Munson. Right up this trail is Hamer Cave. It's the source of all this creek here. And the water comes down here and also goes through that aqueduct up there, which in turn turns the wheel over there to grind corn and flour and stuff like that. Hopefully this grist mill is open because there's 4 floors and you can check them all out. Ooh, that's nice. Let me get a picture of that. Look at that with the mist and stuff right there. Into the grist mill. There it is, the village printer. That's cool. That's how they made their newspaper back then. Okay, there's multiple floors here, guys. We're gonna go upstairs here and check out some more of the museum. Yeah, they're mostly for farming, but yeah, you could use them for that too. Over here we have ways to plow and seed the land right here. Pretty cool. And then on this floor is just a variety of display cases of things from the time period. Dishes and tools and kitchen things. Guns, there's guns on the other side. Right out here, I don't know if you can see it, but that's the mill, the wheel right there. Be cool to see that when we're inside here while it's turning, huh? And these are replicas of what their furniture looked like. Obviously it was much bigger, but this is the kind of furniture they had back then. It's pretty neat, huh?
Hey, look, it's Abraham Lincoln.
And yet another floor we're gonna go check out in just a second. Where's Abraham Lincoln? Where is he? Oh, that's when he died, yeah. Right there. Yeah, he was shot by a guy.
Yeah, like that dude standing right there, the assassination.
Yep, John Wilkes Booth. Wow, look at that's a really old American flag up there. Some actual documents and books from the time period. One more floor, let's check it out. Over here is my friend Jackson, he's also my relative. We're gonna go check out the last floor of the museum.
I'm so scared when I go over here, the floor is gonna fall.
Yeah, I think it's in okay shape, but it does creak a lot, huh?
That was in the little. Think about Abraham Lincoln's assassination.
Bunch of
downstairs.
family Bibles and stuff here too, and old newspapers. Check out the ceiling in this thing. It's a lot of wood, beams and stuff like that. Look at it, it's massive. Alright folks, that's most of the grist mill. We're gonna head outside now. I'm gonna go visit some of the other cabins.
That's all the symbol.
What the heck? So it's the wheel from the inside. Just spin the wheel that's outside.
How do you do that? How come your glasses can be clear and then the other second they're not?
Wouldn't it be fun to ride in there on it and go a full circle inside of it?
Yeah.
If you could hold on. That would be really neat.
It would be pretty easy.
This is awesome. Here's the distillery and the wood shop. Another amazing place here.
Could you?
We sure could. if we have enough time. Oh, look at this thing.
Wait, there's a tiny one?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember one time this guy was making stuff.
Like drinks or something?
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah.
Look at this crazy junk.
Look, somebody crafting a bench in the old school way with tools and stuff.
So there's some like spring action.
Hey, Mom.
There you go.
What is this?